Hi guys, in this video I'm going to talk to you about how to start affiliate marketing without a website. Can you actually make money without a website as an affiliate? Yes, you can, but it comes with a few huge warnings, okay? So keep watching. So I want to show you some examples here on YouTube. I want to show you some examples of videos and so on that are making money without having a website. And I also want to share with you the power of having a website and why it's so important, so that when you grow, when you move forward in your journey, you can understand why having a website is so important. But it's totally doable without a website, so keep watching. Okay, so basically guys, let me just delete this here real quick so we'll have some space to work with. Okay, that's the wrong one. Do that. So for me personally, guys, if I were to try and make money online with affiliate marketing without a website, I would use YouTube. Okay, why? Simply because on YouTube, you have so many more avenues for traffic. You have the homepage right here. When you go into a video, you have the sidebar right here. You also have links in the comments. You also have links inside the descriptions, like here. You also have links inside. When you're actually watching a video, you have the cards, you have the end screen, and YouTube is very, very good at pushing content out to its audience. So that's why I would choose YouTube, because YouTube is by far the best platform to get traffic. Places like Facebook is a very linear, one-dimensional platform because you post a piece of content, it goes down the newsfeed, and then it's just gone forever. Nobody finds it, no one searches for it, it doesn't get pushed out that much. So with Facebook and other platforms like that, they are now very much a pay-to-play platform. You have to pay to get subscribers, you have to pay to push your content, which for most of us isn't in our wheelhouse. Okay, so YouTube is great because YouTube pushes out content. So if you want to make money online without a website as an affiliate marketer, then I would use YouTube. But using YouTube on its own, just YouTube without a website, without an email list, anything at all, is problematic. Okay, now I'll show you why that is. So first of all, let's cover a few ways that you can make money on YouTube as an affiliate without a website. You can direct link here straight to affiliate offers. Okay, so if you were talking about a company, you can say click the link below, right, and you can then link to their offers with an affiliate link. Just a direct link, it goes straight to their offer. Okay, which is okay. You can also, if you get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, you qualify for AdSense, meaning that you get paid for these. See these adverts here that's showing up on the video, you get paid for this advert. Okay, you can also get sponsorship deals where companies will pay you to give them a shout out, or they'll pay you to review their product and so on, or you can get donations. I'm sure you've seen those a few places on certain videos where you can like buy them a cup of coffee, where you give them like $1 or $2 and so on. Okay, and they're all fine, but they come with huge limitations based on this one key element. In order for these to be really profitable, you need what? You need a lot of viewership, a huge viewership, okay? Because the conversion rates on these are very low. Things like, for example, if you direct link to an offer, the conversion rate on that is going to be very, very low because you're missing certain conversion elements. Like, for example, a bridge page or a review page. You're missing things like bonuses. You're missing the incentive for people to buy it, okay? Which means that if you have like 200,000 followers, then yeah, direct linking, totally fine. The conversion rate doesn't really matter that much. But when you're just starting out and every penny counts, every dollar matters, then direct linking, it's not the best return on your investment of your time. Okay, meaning that if you have one video with a direct link or versus one video with a review page, the review page is going to convert much higher, which means you earn more by having fewer views. Get it? I really hope so. So let me quickly discuss here what you can do here. So the obvious advantages here with doing YouTube and affiliate marketing without a website is that it's simpler and cheaper, okay, which is totally fair. That's a huge advantage because it's simpler because there's less to learn, there's less to do and so on. But there are some massive disadvantages to this. So I would urge you, whenever you're following any of my training modules, for example, right, inside Taking Action Online, the reason why I tell people to build a website and invest in that is because it speeds up your earnings drastically. Okay. And so, because the obvious disadvantage of having an affiliate marketing business without a website is the fact that you will earn less money because of the fact that you need a lot of views to make it count. And in the beginning, you're not going to get many views because you're brand new. It's much harder to retarget people because you're not building a list, right? Because here on this homepage here, look how many, there's so many distractions, right? Because when I load up, this is my homepage, right, on YouTube. I've got workout videos, I've got music, I've got digital sort of informational videos, I've got football, I've got stand-up comedy. You know, already my attention's going in 10 different ways, okay? Meaning that it's very hard to retarget people because people's attentions are distracted. Here on the left-hand side, you can see kind of channels I'm subscribed to. Look at all these. There are dozens of them. Do you think I ever go into any of these here? No. Unless I see it on my homepage, I don't really check them out because I don't really care. Meaning that retargeting people becomes very, very hard. It's much harder. Also here, you can see the next one here. It's much harder to convert people because when someone's actually coming to a video, okay, so if I open this video here, for example, coming here, okay, first of all, there is an advert, which is really distracting. Second of all, if I actually play this video, skip this ad here, when I actually watch this video here, right, there are a lot of sort of conversion elements here because I get distracted by the sidebar, I get distracted by the comments down here, I get distracted by the things, and that means that it's much harder to convert people because your attention is not there. Whereas if you had your own website and your own email list, right, and so on, then it's much easier to retarget them because that's where the magic happens. Because when you come to YouTube, the average person needs sort of 5 or 6 exposures to somebody before they trust them enough to spend money with them, okay? And that's where getting that exposure is much easier over email, right? Because you have their attention. And also, like I said before, guys, this slows down your growth rate because you need a huge volume of views in order to gain that. And also, on a simple practical notice, you don't own the content. Okay, so when you upload videos to YouTube, even though you created it, but YouTube owns it, it's theirs. They have the power to do anything they want with it. So if you get copyright strikes without you knowing, or if you get community guideline strikes against you, you can lose your channel very fast. And so again, that means that you're not building a business for yourself. Whereas if you have a website where you're capturing email leads and you're building a real business, then you have that. And also you have limited funnel conversion. And like I said before, you're not building a list. Because if I were to isolate some of these here now, so if I just remove this here real quick, that, and if I compare these two here, this one here versus this one here. Okay, so if I compare direct linking versus having a review page and then sending traffic to a sales page, the conversions are drastically higher on this one here. Which means, guess what? It means you need far fewer views to earn a lot more money. Get it? So if I had, let's say for argument's sake here, I had 1,000 views, okay, on this video here, right here, like so, versus 1,000 views, versus 1,000 views on this video over here. Okay, this one would earn a heck of a lot more money than this one here. Why? Because you have a review page where you are converting and selling to your audience. So if I were to use this one here as an example, right? In this video here, she's talking about Digital 24 and so on and blah, blah, blah. She's just talking about that, right? When you click on this link here, you end up on her website where you have a squeeze page here, okay? And so here as well, you get the branding, you can display the information you want, and also here's an example of a review page. This page here means that it's going to convert really well because you have the power to display information about what you're offering them, okay? So when you come to this page here, you get a nice headline, you control the button, you have a full page here laden with conversion elements, okay? Bonuses and information and just conversion elements that actually help you make more money. So it means that when you actually have, when you're actually sending traffic to a review page, you will earn easily 10 times more than you would do here. So suddenly you can see how by not having a website, yes, it's simpler, it's cheaper for sure, but can you see how two people running parallel to each other, right, getting the same views will progress very differently because one is investing in themselves and buying hosting and so on. And when you look at the prices, guys, of having a website, it's very cheap, okay, compared to what you can earn back. So let's say for argument's sake, you spend, $15 per month, or $15 per month, okay, on hosting. And then you spend, let's say, $30 per month on like a a suite of tools, okay, like for example Thrive Suite, or you know, some kind of page building tool. Okay, that's really all you need. Okay, and you also need if you spend like $50 per month on an autoresponder. Okay. So let's call that so $60 a month. Okay. Now some people may look at that and think, oh, $60 a month, that's way too much. Oh my God, I can't believe that. But then think to yourself, okay, $60 a month. If you can send just a few hundred views to a review page that you can build because you have these tools, right? $60 a month. That means you need like literally 2 sales a month to cover the cost of that, right? Which means that becomes a reality, because when you have a review page and other conversion elements like this page right here, that means that you can actually make more money because the EPCs are 10 times higher, okay? Because the average kind of the average sort of click-through rate on a link in a YouTube description is like, I don't know, about 5%. Okay, so if you take 5%, right, of these views, okay, let's say for argument's sake, 5% actually click on the link in the description of these videos. Okay, that means that roughly, let's see here, let's do a quick calculation for you here. So 1,000 times 5%. Oops, right, that's 50. Okay, so 50 people go to this page via direct link, and 50 people go to this page here via the review page. Okay, the conversion rate here is going to be drastically lower than on this page here. Why? Because when they come to the sales page here via the review page, they're much more likely to buy, and when they buy, they spend more money because you have the ability to add bonuses, to convey more information, and it means that when they arrive on the sales page, they're way more likely to actually buy the product in the first place. Okay, so even the conversion rate is much higher as a result. So if that sales page right here has a conversion rate of, let's say, you know, it's very low, okay, like 5% on the direct link, the conversion rate there, versus a conversion rate of about 35% on here. Can you see how suddenly making the $60 back becomes very doable versus the person here who only makes a handful of sales? Okay, and the key here as well is to remember the fact that when they buy via here, they spend more money, okay, because they're more likely to buy more. Okay, so when they actually come to this page here, they're going to spend more money because they're more likely to spend more money and buy higher products, upgrades, and that kind of thing. Okay, so you can see how initially having a business without a website, is it doable? Yeah, of course it is, but you are shooting yourself in the foot. So for a short-term saving, you're losing a lot more money in the long run. Okay, it's important to understand that. Now, a quick caveat here, guys. I fully understand that if you live in certain countries where the currency means that you have a very weak currency, which means that spending $60 a month is like a massive amount of money, then it's totally fine, okay? Just do what you can without the website. But understand that the minute you make your first $50, $100, whatever it is, make sure you reinvest that back in tools and hosting and so on that you need to actually start making more money, because that means you can take the exact same video but earn 10 times more from that video, which you can then reinvest back in your business and then start compounding that growth rate. Okay, it's very important to understand this. And if you take the same concept and spread it across all areas in your business, right, then you become unstoppable. Okay. So this video here, guys, is a quick video to just showcase this here and to show you just a quick overview of can you make money without a website? Yes, you can, but it's harder. You slow down your overall long-term growth. And you don't own the content. You're not building your list, and you're basically slowing stuff down for yourself. Okay, it means that also the nuts and bolts of it is the fact that it's much harder to reach your audience, because it's with an email list that you can really reach them directly and get them to spend money. Because the very first exposure you get on YouTube, and they click on subscribe, it's much harder to get them to watch your next video and the next one and the next one. But with email, you can get straight into their phones and they see it, they open and click, and that's where the higher conversions come from. Okay, so I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, comment below. And if you are part of my community inside Taking Action Online, thanks for watching. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask, and I'll do what I can to help you out. Okay, so thanks, guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Cheers.